Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Hey everybody! Welcome to our live after show for the Amazing Race and season finale of the season finale of Amazing Race.
How many hours have we been drinking for?
Oh God, only 2 more to go.
Yay! I'm Audie.
I'm Andrew.
And I'm Zach.
We're the Next to Drunk Watch, and now talk begins.
Okay.
So I think my question is to you, Zach, since this was your first experience with the Amazing Race, and I mean Andrew and I are old hats at this. How did you feel about it?
Very frustrated toward the end because I feel like, and I'm saying this as a Monday quarterback, right? But there wasn't enough
Armchair quarterback.
A Monday armchair quarterback.
I don't understand these references.
But I feel like there wasn't enough racing.
You mean like running
against
there wasn't
each
enough
other? Like Muppet running panic.
Oh, you were expecting Benny Hill to
I
happen
was expecting someone to be tousled around, thrown down a flight of stairs.
I do think that, I mean, it's not quite the Three Stooges, but I do think this season was a little bit different than what we've experienced before. Again, I got very little airport drama. They didn't have them driving themselves around a lot. They seem to have streamlined and removed, like you say, the racing. They seem to have removed the transportation aspect of this. Like a lot of the times, there's seasons where they have to be on the bus for 24 hours, and they're all just on the bus for 24 long hours.
Especially this episode, there seems like a lot of common sense things.
Yeah.
That people were not. Now again, it could be all the jet lag and the loss, whatever, you're not eating correctly, you're not in your,
Well, it's not Survivor, so they're not like nourishment deprived. They give them money to get food.
Well, I mean, I'm sure like you're doing challenge after challenge after, I mean, your brain starts to become numb. But there is like the combination lock.
Yeah, just read the instructions.
He had a lead.
Read the instructions.
Yeah.
He had a lead. He tried to memorize the numbers and the instructions.
Yeah.
Well, the instructions are written down, hun. Don't waste your brain energy doing something that's written down. I mean, that's just...
Yeah. And it's not like on a time clock that if you move it to the number, then it's like, oh, you have 5 seconds to move it to the number.
Right.
He could have just did each step methodically.
Once you've tried it like 5 times and it's not working, then I would do your method.
A method, yeah. I mean, there was just things, like the taxi. I mean, I don't know, like, she was down there doing what? Like, she wasn't helping, like...
Yeah.
I would have been... Knowing if I had to get back on that taxi, I would have kept an eye on that taxi. Mm. Right?
Then she could have chased after it while he was...
Because is there a rule about she has to stand in a certain spot while he does this? Or can she be doing other things?
Well, no, but there was no expectation that the taxi would... I don't know, go get a snack or whatever while he was waiting.
I mean, normally when you ask them to stay, they stay. So that guy did something weird. And you're right, she wasn't busy doing anything. He was doing all the stuff, so she should have kept an eye on the taxi.
Yeah, but if there's no expectation that the taxi is like going to be in a no parking zone and had to drive around the block because
that's what I thought was happening at first.
I believe in Murphy's Law. So, like, especially if this is the last leg of the race, this is where you don't... I mean, it worked out for them in the end, but these are, like, mistakes like that, I think, could cost you.
But even believing in Murphy's Law, I think there's an expectation as a human being. If you say, wait right here, we'll be back in a minute, you don't run away thinking, unless he drives around the block. No, you expect he's being paid to wait right there. What they never explained what happened in that taxi. That he did something that they shouldn't have had to have anticipated. Like he was. Probably
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time somebody's lost a taxi.
But he wasn't paying attention to the urgency of the situation. He said, "Oh, they're off doing something. I'll go run and get a soda and be back." I mean, who knows what he was doing?
I want to talk more about the catastrophe that was the rowing challenge. because that nearly killed me. I was laughing so hard.
Well,
I don't know what.
And again, it's a
What's
common
her
sense.
name? Victoria was doing with her paddles, some sort of baton dance.
Waving down aircraft. I don't know what she was doing.
She's landing planes. She
But
sure as shit ain't rowing.
Why didn't Victor get it? Oh, they're about to fuck.
There you go.
This is the anti-killing animals. This is the pleasuring the animals. Why did he get in the back?
Yeah, no, he probably should have gotten in the back of that canoe, right?
He was in the back.
No, he was in the front.
She was in the front.
No, he switched to the front so that he could just drive.
That makes no... Okay, but what? They lost. Clearly,
They were a
lost.
hot mess.
They
And
lost.
the Afghanimals, choked hardcore in the last minute. But all in all, I thought it was a good season. I don't think the stakes were as high as I've seen in other seasons. And I don't feel like the stunts were as strong. It seemed kind of a meh season.
Well, I feel like this season...
But I think it was tinged also by the whole, having the Big Brothers and the
Right,
Survivor.
right.
They were sort of, like you said, catering the challenges according to the
And I
strengths of each
think
team.
that to preserve the brand of those people...
Right.
They probably wanted to set them up as well as they could to be successful.
Like you said, because normally people look way more like idiots than this.
Okay.
And they're always yelling at each other and screaming at each other and having drama.
But like Corey...
Well, and of course, by having people from everything, like you said, they're screaming and yelling at each other. All the Amazing Race people, especially, have done this. This is not their first rodeo. So they can probably, especially, Colin went to anger management afterwards. You've already been through it once. Lama. You know what is productive and what isn't productive.
Right.
Well, and you've watched yourself on it, so you're a little more self-aware. Plus, the Survivor people are probably just like, thank God there's food and nobody's voting me out.
I'm fine.
I don't have to go and scramble. We're doing fine.
Okay. There wasn't any kind of manipulation or alliances or any kind of...
It was a little bit, but not as much as...
strategery.
People didn't team up as much as they... but it was kind of like... You kind of get to a point in a challenge, if you're with another team, and you think, if the two of us can get out of here now, we will be that much further ahead of whoever is behind us.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
And we will not be last.
Correct.
Plus the scheming and all of that, that's more of a Survivor thing. If you want to watch, if you want to see your version of gameplay
of life,
next season we're gonna watch Survivor with you for the first time.
Oh,
Have you ever seen Survivor?
Oh, I've never seen
Now
Survivor.
that is the backstabbing central and gaslighting central.
No. Big Brother is backstabbing.
I don't watch that.
No, but see, I think Survivor is more interesting than Big Brother because they're doing a lot more things. And they're in a lot
and they're
better
all starving to death.
No, I
Big
can't.
Brother is just people sitting around a house plotting.
Yeah, that's too much of that.
That's all they do is sit around the house and plot.
And then they have competition. And then
Survivor is
I don't know if I could do
epitome.
Survivor. I'm really bitchy when I don't eat. So.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh,
and
do it yourself. I'm like you would
love Survivor.
Will you watch it?
You will love Survivor.
No, yeah. If I did Survivor, I'd
Survivor is the original reality competition.
I'd just be hangry the whole time.
No, but see, that's part of the thing. They the hungrier they are, the more susceptible they are to exploding, to having anger outbursts, which then just creates chaos in the camp. And sometimes people are pouring water on the fire, and so nobody else can have fire.
Race where they had to
or releasing their chickens.
Other than the occasional
or throwing the rice in the fire.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I would not make Survivor then.
You'd be surprised. Some of the people that have won Survivor is not the strongest. Sometimes they're old. The first guy that won, Richard, ugh.
Oh.
Richard was the worst.
So I'm just happy that Winona didn't
Richard
win.
Hatch.
Once she went home, go those people.
Yep.
You did a good job.
I'm glad that Colin and Christy won. They deserved it, and I agree with Andrew. The whole time I was waiting for Colin to lose his ship, but he has grown and he has improved, and I wish them luck with their $512,000 they're actually going to get as a payout.
I'll take it right here, right now.
Because Uncle Sam needs his taxes.
Yeah, I'm just glad. I mean, poor Victor.
Yeah.
I feel bad for him.
And his glorious hair.
He has to take her back home.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Was she that bad at Big Brother?
She won Big Brother.
How?
They all wanted to leave the house.
Right? They're like, kick me out just so I don't have to listen to her whine
I
anymore.
volunteer.
I volunteer as tribute.
Yeah, I mean, she's so fucking whiny. And it got worse. I guess it got worse and worse because she got more and more screen time.
Sorry, what is this weather report?
This is for Alaska. This is not us.
Oh, they're in a hut.
Anyway, so congratulations to Colin and Christy.
Yay!
Yes, yay, Colin and
Oh,
Christy.
speaking of taxes from Uncle Sam, please stay tuned for some new stuff that we have coming out on the Nights of the Drunk Watch. We're going to try something a little different. It's not a reaction. 2020. That's not the official title. We're going to be doing some interesting stuff leading up to the 2020.
We'll be singing our theme song.
Leading up to the 2020 election. We all have a lot of varied opinions and thoughts, so we're going to be discussing some of that on a new segment.
That's all I got to say. I'm done good.
Don't forget to subscribe, notifications, all the
stuff.
Things.
Do
Patreon.
Just do it.
Get some shirts,
if you watch,
man.
Of course, we're saying this at the end. If you watch this and think, why do they talk about the Amazing Race? They should have been talking about blah blah. Tell us what that blah blah is.
Yeah, if you want us to watch something, we will do the blah blah for you. We are currently doing Handmaid's Tale.
I'll do a lot of blah blah.
We've got we're doing Big Little Lies coming up as Dark Crystal and Stranger Things, and we're either tonight or when we are able to gonna go into the debates that are happening.
American Gladiators.
Yeah, is that what we're calling it?
I really wanted them to like show up and go. Actually, it's Thunderdome. We're narrowing down the two candidates each night. Whoever comes out.
It's the Hunger Games. Figure it out.
Yes.
Murder each other in the streets.
Yes.
Whoever comes out
Two nights
last.
the Hunger Games. We'll have
wins.
two candidates at the end of the weekend.
Bloodlust. All right, good night.
All right.
We are the Knights of the Drunk Watch.
And now our talk is ended.
Good night,
And now our talk is
everybody.
ended. This is going great. We've been drinking for 3 hours.
Only 3?
I think.